How to teach -3. Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabe. Last time we talked about how to teach -2. This included part 3, develop lesson plans. 1. Outline each course that you teach to achieve education goals. 2. Consider learning styles. 3. Mix subject matter part. 4. Engage students. 1. Use visual aids and multiple representations of concepts. 2. Employ activities. 3. Engage everyone. 4. Relate material to the outside world. Now let us discuss part 5. Allow independent exploration. 1. Get your students outside. This isn't just about getting them active or getting them out in the sun, although those are good things. The point of going to school isn't only to build skills for passing some test. It's important to teach people how to adapt, grow, and live better in the real world. Get them out of the classroom to put their skills to use, such as collecting information, going to the library to do research. Get students to interview someone for information about a professional skill. 2. Let them experiment. Allow for creative interpretations of assignments. Allow students to pose questions and follow other routes. Letting them guide their own learning will help them learn better and keep them interested in what they're doing. 3. Encourage innovation. Success fosters breeds success. Let your students make new designs and create things. Give them broad assignments with specific goals and let them come to their own method of reaching that goal. This will let them create a relevant learning design and personal method which is best suited to their style and interests, keeping them invested in. Part 6. Reinforce learning. 1. Interact during independent study. While students are working on assignments in class or engaging in other methods of independent study in the classroom, you will want to go around the room and engage them about what they are doing. Ask how things are going. Don't just ask what's wrong. Ask what they feel they are understanding really well too. Get more out of them than "I'm doing fine" or "everything's okay." You can even ask them to explain what they're doing or what their understanding of the assignment is. 2. Discuss weak points. After an assignment, look at the overall performance of the class. Identify common problems or potentially common problems and discuss these. Talk about why the mistake is easy to make and how to identify the problem. Talk about how it's fixed or a better approach. Understanding a problem beyond "this is wrong" and "this is right" will give students much stronger abilities to problem solve later. 3. Occasionally revisit old material. Don't cover something at the beginning of the year and never talk about it again. Constantly tie new material to the skills established in previous lessons. This will solidify and reinforce the skills that a student has gained, much like learning a language requires study every day. Part 7. Assess progress. 1. Construct well-balanced tests. Have you ever had a test which was way too easy to fail, or a final which was almost exclusively material covered in the last 3 days of class rather than material covered over the whole semester? These experiences will help you understand why it's important to balance your tests. Draw material as is appropriate for the significance of the test and weight it such that it will not make or break a student's grade. Not everyone tests well. 2. Consider alternatives to standard tests. Standard tests can be a very inaccurate method of gauging students' mastery of the material. Very intelligent, successful students can be terrible at taking tests, and students who otherwise absorb material very poorly can be excellent test takers. Devise alternative methods which do not put so much pressure on students to succeed in very specific ways. 3. Put a spin on presentations. Public speaking is an important skill, to be sure. However, not everyone learns this by being put on the spot. Work your students up to full class presentations in order to not only evaluate the extent to which they've learned the material, but also give them the ability to learn valuable public speaking skills. Once they've mastered these easier presentations, you can have full class presentations and see how they fare.